Well, what do you wanna talk about? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and today we're gonna steal Cody Rhodes' catchphrase, and we're gonna talk about something that he might not like the answers to. So, we put up a poll about a month ago. Who has been the better world champion since WrestleMania 40? Now, when we put the poll up, about 2 months had passed since WrestleMania 40, since both Priest and Cody Rhodes had been champion, and probably a further month has passed since this poll was made. So, we've got 3 months to work with, essentially, since WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes might have won the battle in terms of coming out victorious in the poll, but will he win the war when it gets to the comment sections, when it gets to our opinion? Because 77% believe that Cody Rhodes has been the better champion since WrestleMania. 23% believe that Damian Priest has been the better champion. And honestly, I've got to disagree. I think Damian Priest is mediocre and is boring and is just not champion material as I believe this guy is. I think he's been better than Cody the Crybaby Rhodes.
Cody the Crybaby Rhodes, well, he's not winning this war. I refuse to let him win this war. The comments may arse-lick him. You may arse-lick him. The poll may arse-lick him. I will not. Alright? The guy sucks. He should be nowhere near in the lead, but I'm actually surprised 23% of the vote actually voted for Damian Priest, because for whatever reason, they're drinking the Cody Kool-Aid. You know, the Kool-Aid that's pretty much 99% the tears that he cries about his fat daddy and the polka dots. But anyway, enough about fat boy, Dusty Rhodes, son of a plumber. Yeah, let's talk about it, let's discuss it. So since Mania 40, right, let's actually just put the cards on the table here, right? The expectations with Priest is that he's a transitional champion. He's simply in there to fill a gap between Mania and when you want him to lose the belt to someone better.
Yep, yeah, he's arguably had a better run as champion, a more entertaining run as champion. I don't know if he's had better matches as champion.
No, but he's been incorporated, right, like into like the Liv Morgan Dominic stuff, which is the best stuff that WWE's producing these days, right? You've got the whole thing with the Judgment Day, like doubting him and, you know, him and Balor and all that good stuff, right? You've had the fact that he's kind of lucked through his title victory, you know, in Glasgow, etc. But he's had decent enough feuds. I'm not going to pretend the guy's bloody, you know, great because he's up against Cody Rhodes, but he doesn't need to be great. He doesn't even need to be above bad. He just needs to be above awful, and that's above Cody Rhodes. I mean, at least his promos are different. Yeah, does he speak a bit monotone? But you know what? At least he doesn't gun his fucking eyes out and cry about his dad and how long it took me to get here. Goldust is better than Cody Rhodes. I can't stand him. He's blue collar.
Yeah,
weird ass looking dog. Just a weird, but just a.
No, I'd rather have Cody Rhodes' dog than CM Punk's. Like, to be fair.
Yeah, well, hold on. Just because you get the second worst dog on the planet doesn't mean that's a plus point for you. Cody Rhodes sucks. He's forced down our throat. I mean, how come people revolted back in the 2000s when John, Big Match John, a fucking actual true superstar, by the way, was pushed down our throats? But when this prick gets pushed down our throats with the same, people talk about the 5 moves of Doom. This guy's got the one promo of Doom. What do you want to talk about? I don't have nothing to talk about, so I'm going to give it to Randy Orton. Then Randy Orton somehow manages to cut a worse promo than Cody Rhodes.
Well, we're not talking about SmackDown, we're talking about Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest.
The point is, he can't talk. He's a mediocre worker. People waxing lyrical about his match with AJ Styles. It was alright. But you know what? Not the worst thing about it. You know he can't lose. We're sitting here in limbo until The Rock bothers his Samoan ass turning up or Roman Reigns turns up. That's what we're waiting on. It sucks.
It's not great, like, is it?
And what have we got at the minute? A 3-on-3 feud against the Bloodline where there's like no ramifications on the line. Like, well, why does it matter if one wins and one doesn't? Explain it. There's nothing. The guy's got nothing going for him. In the match against Logan Paul.
Boring match. Promos
Logan
were boring.
Paul carries him through the promos. AJ Styles carries him through the promos. He's a big gunny, cry facing.
Is it any coincidence that SmackDown's been a hell of a lot worse than Raw?
No, it's not.
Like, I'm not saying if Roman Reigns was still the champion, SmackDown would be great, but Cody Rhodes has to take some responsibility, in my opinion, for SmackDown being damn near unwatchable these days. Because if you're the champion, you can single-handedly carry a show.
Yeah. But see Cody Rhodes.
But there's not. When was the last time Cody Rhodes was must watch? Has he ever been must watch?
See Cody Rhodes, right? No one cared about his story. No one cared about him finishing the story. It was all about that title reign coming to an end. Can we agree on that? We got a unanimous decision on that? You could have put anyone in Cody Rhodes' boots and it would have worked.
I agree. I don't get it, man. The guy's came in, has been shoved down our throat, smashed Rollins 3 times, came out victorious in a feud with Brock Lesnar, beating Brock more times than Brock beat him. The guy's pretty much beat everybody. Well, he has beat everybody. Nakamura jobbed him out.
No, let's not kid ourselves though. I mean, I'm not trying to say Cody Rhodes, right, is a bona fide jobber and he's on the level of, a Tommaso Ciampa or something, right? But if you compare him to the other guys, right, like a Jey Uso, a Drew McIntyre, guys like that, other people like Braun Breaker, I mean, you could argue they're too green for that main event
LA Knight.
LA Knight, right? Are you trying to tell me that WWE would be in a worse off position if they decided to go with one of those guys? No. I think it would have been the exact same, but what I'm saying is it would have been better for me because I actually prefer all those guys.
And people just love his theme song, they sing along to it, but for me it sucks. Cody Rhodes sucks.
You look at all the guys that have been pushed in the past, man, it's them. It's not the actual... see when Austin defeated Michaels, right? It's Austin doing it. You're not invested in Michaels losing the belt. You're invested in Michaels... You're invested in Austin winning the belt. Everyone was invested in Roman Reigns losing the belt, not this prick winning it, and there's a key difference. If people can't see that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, the guy sucks, man. I'm sick of it. He is making SmackDown unfucking watchable.
What are you going to do about it?
What am I going to do about it? I've poured my heart out here for 7 minutes. As Wesker gave Chris in Resident Evil 5, 7 minutes, that's all I got.
Anyway, right, let's look at the comments. What have we got? Woke says, who the heck said Priest? Well, 23% said Priest and so did
Listen
we.
here, Woke. Cody makes me want a book. He's pish.
Kobe says Damian Priest might be boring, but at least in the ring it looks like he's actually whooping ass. Cody not so much. Steven Stansel says Cody Rhodes is a better WWE champion than Damian Priest. Not sure about that. Stephen A says Cody's reign has no suspense because we know he won't lose it yet. So boring. Priest's reign has no suspense because it's a fake Toyver's belt that means nothing. Right, okay. Mr. G. Campbell says Crybaby Cody. Finally stopped crying at least. Laura King says Damian Priest. Michael Lemond, the real, says Priest is a terrible worker, sloppy, can't understand why they always put the strap on a loser. I don't think he deserved the belt, to be honest, but that is what it is. Market says the modern WWE fans is very freaking fickle. Same people crying, bring back the Attitude Era, but bitching on Tiffany Post. Yo losers, let Cody be Cody, Damian be Damian, instead of impersonating previous era characters. Look at LA Knight and Dean. Those two are cosplaying The Rock mixed with Stone Cold, and Stone Cold mixed with Mick Foley. By the way, Roman lamed Reign of Terror did worse than the Triple H and Jeff Jarrett. Alright, a little bit to decipher here. I mean, I don't see any of Stone Cold in John Moxley. That's an insult to fucking Stone Cold for saying that. And
it's an insult to fucking both of them.
At least with LA Knight, I think you can. I can see why people compare LA Knight to The Rock, but I don't think he is.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, that's a good thing for LA Knight, 100%. See if people are comparing you to The Rock, then you're doing something right.
Well, you are doing something right. As for the Reign of Terror, we did not like the Reign of Terror for Roman Reigns. We wanted him to lose it.
Aye. Just kind of wish he never lost it to Cody Rhodes, but still.
But the ratings don't lie. The ratings have fucking nosedived with Cody Rhodes steering the ship.
I want more development with Priest. I think he's got potential, but what the fuck is Cody doing? AJ and then Logan, and then back to AJ. Just boring. Chris says Priest is the least entertaining champ we've had in a few years. He was fine where he was. Should have given him the briefcase. Cool Mania moment. That was all it was. A cool moment. Daniel says, I just hope they both aren't as long as the 3 years of Roman's boring ass. Was it not more like 4 years?
Yeah.
I think it was 4 years.
It was 3.5 actually.
No bullshit policy. Says Cody is gay. Bro cries if an egg breaks. At least Roman was Chad. Fair enough. Sir Genesis.
But Roman was Chad. Roman had the look. Cody looks like a wee fucking cheerleader in his wee suits, man. His wee multicoloured suits. Say you want about the big dog or the tribal chief, but seeing he come out with like the red petals around him.
He had a presence, didn't he?
You know.
He looked like a badass.
Like, yeah, he looked like a bum next to The Rock, but fuck me, next to Cody Rhodes, like, he looked like The Rock. So, work that one out.
No bullshit policies. Both of them suck. Give the belt to Drew or Braun. Agreed. Drill Osophy.
Drillosophy.
That's the one. Where are all these crybabies who wanted Cody to win so bad? Andre BB. I see Cody suffering from the "we love you until you make it" syndrome, and all these marks hating on him are the same people complaining when Roman defended the belt once every 3 months in obvious matches. Can't we do both? Can't we not be happy with the Roman Reigns reign of terror where he shows up every 4 months and you know he's going to win? And can we also not be happy that a guy that doesn't deserve to be champion is now champion?
Yeah.
There's just no reason Cody versus Roman should have main evented 2 years in the trot.
No, but he's saying that the marks are hating on him, the same people that complained. But you can see definite comparisons. Cody Rhodes is having matches you know he won't lose. The same did Roman. There's no difference.
Is that Cody's fault though, or is that Triple H's fault for these long ass boring title reigns?
I'm going to go ahead and say both, because Cody Rhodes went into business for himself and pointed at Roman Reigns and essentially got the fucking match changed. We were on the verge of The Rock against Roman for the belt, and what did we get? We got that prick Cody.
There you go. The Mighty Four says, worst thing WWE ever did was give the Universal title to Bob Backlund 2.0. The over the hill and not over the fans priest when you have guys like LA Knight stuck in mid-card hell. I agree. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. So, Damian Priest is the world champion, and you've got LA Knight now who's been stuck in what feels like a 4-month, a 5-month feud. How long has LA Knight been feuding with Logan Paul? Is it fair to say it's been a long time?
Ever since the Rumble?
Was it because they were feuding at Mania, weren't they?
Yeah.
Aye, Orton Triple Threat. So you've got LA Knight who's spending about 6-7 months in a feud with Logan Paul for a mid-card title, but he's already competed for the world title on numerous occasions. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why have a guy that could be a world champion give up 7 months of his career?
See, no, LA Knight was against AJ Styles at Mania.
Well, who was Logan Paul against? Randy Orton and who?
Kevin Owens.
Well, anyway, fucking
It's been about 3 months.
Feels longer than that. Anyway, point is, why are they wasting so long on this feud with a mid-card title? See, in 3 months, you could have won the belt and lost the belt and had a good run. For some reason, Triple H thinks long-ass title reigns mean good reigns.
Yeah, and it's not. You know, title reigns can be good even if they're short.
Is a title reign a good reign if for the second half of it, everybody fucking hates you and wants you to lose?
Yeah, but that's what's happened with Cody Rhodes. It's like, AJ Styles, when wrestling was good, man, the believability was there. Well, there's not a fucking... It's because Triple H thinks these marks are going to hate it if he finishes the story and then loses, like, within a couple of months. But seriously, like, Drew McIntyre, right? Gets fucked. So he fucks Drew McIntyre in Glasgow, fucks him at Mania. How many times is Triple H going to be fine fucking McIntyre, a guy that's just a million miles better than Cody Rhodes in every department? So why is it fine doing it
as well?
Yeah, why is it fine doing it to one guy, but not another guy? Drew McIntyre, right? Didn't job at the company.
Yeah. Soul Drum says both suck, no real character or charisma. Extreme Effects says both are awful. LA Knight should be world champion. Agreed. Chrissy Anderson says you're only as good as your competitor. Priest feels like a stand-in for Punk, as he was going to win the belt and probably lose it to Drew, and then Priest would have won it from him. Austin was better chasing the title, to be fair. He is one of the very best. Well, I'm not really mentioning Stone Cold, but fair enough.
Was Austin on the poll?
Jeffrey Marks World says Cody, but neither of them have been good. Speedy Gonzalez says Cody, and it's a pity they're not making Damian Priest feel important as a world champion. Should have had him defend the title at Saudi Arabia. Cocky Balboa says neither one should really be in the top spot. Honestly, I agree. Fresh Money says neither one, both is terrible. Eric Marks says Priest hasn't done shit yet, as opposed to Cody. What's he done? Big West says heels always make better champions, in my opinion, because once the babyface wins, the title run normally gets pretty stale pretty quickly. The Idol says both suck ass. At least Damian's title picture is a clear picture, but Cucky has no contenders and he's boring and he doesn't ever fight on SmackDown, just shows up in a suit.
Yep.
I mean, he shows up, but you know you're getting nothing interesting because every time he's just going to come out and go, so, what do you want to talk I mean, who told him that was the greatest thing ever?
Imagine turning up though, right, and every week you just come out in a suit and say that. What is the fucking Cody Rhodes may as well have the Roman Reigns schedule? At least when Roman turned up, it felt worthwhile. It did.
Could you imagine if that's all Austin did? Came out in a suit and asked people what they want to talk about?
It'd be awful. No, but you remember though with the Bloodline, it always showed you like free like backstage segments where like they'd be in like their locker room and he'd be like, "Wise man" or something. Cody Rhodes is just shite. Oh, look, that's him arriving as wee camper fan that has his dog on the side of it. I couldn't give a shit.
Also, have they not completely fucked Roman Reigns? Shouldn't we have seen the fallout to Roman Reigns and how he reacted after losing the belt? I mean, look how long it's been.
Yeah, now his dad's died and everything. It's just
like see the Roman Reigns. I think this is the worst way to end the Roman Reigns title reign. Roman Reigns should have been on the very next Monday Night Raw, looking to get it back. That's what should have happened.
But he wasn't. For whatever reason. Because it's Eve wrestling.
See when The Rock lost the Austin at Mania 17, did he just fuck off for 6 months and go, well, I'm not interested?
Well, to be fair, he got battered and he disappeared.
Yeah, but that's, you know what I mean? Because he came back to win it. They could have wrote Cody Rhodes out. They could have wrote Roman Reigns out like that.
That's what they should have done.
Raw main event, Reigns versus Cody Rhodes rematch.
All this talk about Solo's blood. Why not have Solo's bloodline wipe out Roman Reigns the night after Mania then? If they want to try and put him over.
Yeah, but they think that having Solo Sikoa slowly transition into that position in the space of 4 months down the line is better.
It's fucking not. It's not. Anyway, what other comments is there here?
Yo, no, you could have had the Bloodline come out to end Raw or whatever, and you could have had Roman Reigns basically saying he was challenging Cody Rhodes, he wants his rematch, and then before you know it, he gets taken out with a Simone Spike, and he gets battered by the Bloodline, and Solo Sikoa's like, yeah, the Bloodline will be taking back the championship, but it won't be you. I'll be the new head of the table. Or whatever. But for some reason, Triple H thinks that... But no, I don't get, right? See if they done that. See if they had Solo turn on Roman Reigns the night after WrestleMania. It would have been a surprise. You wouldn't have seen it coming. It would have been a great moment. How the fuck is what Solo and the Bloodline... How's what they're doing now? How's that a great moment? When it is so slow and you see the little, each piece of the puzzle every single week getting dragged out. So see when it does happen, it's not a surprise.
No, it's not.
Like Chad Gable having fucking Otis turn on him. I don't understand it. I think Solo should have turned on Reigns the night after Mania. I think you're right. Thoughts?
No, I totally agree. And how many? No, but also how often were the Viking Raiders like feuding with fucking the Gable Academy? No, remember, for like about a good 8 months, it was like 1 week it would be Cesaro against Ivar, then the next week it would be Ivar against Otis. I hate this. I hate wrestling, man. You know what? It'd be great for me just to put on a fake smile and pretend that this stuff's good. I fucking hate talking about it. It actually turns my stomach what's happened to this business, and we have pricks commenting, what do you mean McMahon had the pinnacle of wrestling? Oh, how the fuck did he not? No, actually, I need to know.
Yeah, how did McMahon not have the pinnacle of wrestling? Attitude Era, greatest era of all time. But if you want to say that the 80s or whatever was the greatest, then McMahon had that. The 90s, McMahon had that. Ruthless Aggression era in 2000, McMahon had that.
Even if you're woke, right, and you hate all the stuff McMahon did, right, that, oh, he sexualised women, he did this, why couldn't you just accept that, you know what, I don't like the guy, hell, I hate the guy, but I can't, you actually can't deny what he's done for the business.
A lot of the women got into the business by sexualising themselves, so let's not pretend McMahon done it.
We hate what Triple H and Shawn Michaels are doing right now. Does it mean they had shite careers? Does it mean we hate everything they did?
McMahon's people make it. I'm not going to sit here and listen to this McMahon bash. The guys, I like McMahon. McMahon's a good person.
The whole effing show said The Chase is always better. I agree. The Chase television show on ITV is definitely better than WWE.
What else have we got? Almighty Ironhead says, let's act like these title reigns never happened and put the strap back on Roman Reigns. The whole effing show, Chase is better. John Beale says, to be fair, I give Damian Priest some respect. At least he's trying to be a champion and he's gotten better with his promo. Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, is just a boring champion. All he does is crying and say, oh, this is Swerve Strickland is better champion than both combined. At least he's not a crybaby like Cody.
Is that what he says? Oh, this is Swerve Strickland.
I think Swerve Strickland's also a terrible champion as well.
I'm assuming John Beale's a fan of Asuka.
How can you not know this?
Yeah, I'm joking.
That's alright.
I'm joking.
Maverick.
John.
I've got Logan Paul. Neither. They're both boring as hell. I put the belt on the Maverick. I think Logan Paul would be a better champion, to be honest.
Yeah, both are useless, says
Greg
John.
Milligan. WWE's obviously running low on competition for Cody to rehash the Mark Henry promo with AJ. We saw it coming a mile away. But you see everything in WWE coming a mile away. Better off at least letting him defend against LA Knight, Orton at SummerSlam. Alright. Jordan Dennis says both are useless. Damian Priest is so boring. Isn't he the main character on Raw? Cody Rhodes is going through the motions. We need to wait on The Rock and Roman Reigns to come back and carry him. Dallas is good, says both terrible. At least Damian didn't ruin something amazing and replace it with pointless blandness. Yeah, I think the wrong guys ended this Roman Reigns title run. I don't think it should have been Cody Rhodes.
No, it shouldn't have been Cody Rhodes.
That's how you propel someone to start. It should have been LA Knight, I think.
Yeah.
Why not LA Knight?
I know. No, why not? Like, I just don't get it. I actually do not get it.
Yeah, or, I don't know, someone really fucking young. Just give them a chance.
They both suck ass. I mean, that's a pretty...
Braun Breaker.
Both
Rises,
feel
both...
left.
They do. Lewacko Kid, both useless. TV 14 greater than PG. Cody Rhodes has gotten worse, to be honest, as champion. Now as champ, it has leaked. Robotrox is in the bin with both of them, I agree. Beer Guy says Damian Priest has improved his promos. His match with Drew in Glasgow will be great. With Cody, it's the same old song and dance. Don't see what WWE do regarding him. To me, he will always be a decent mid-carder, and that's about it. 63, 38%, always giving 101%. Fair enough. And Fader, FTB, says both ass.
Yeah, sometimes the numbers don't add up in polls, son.
Well, I don't think the numbers are adding up here because...
They're both
I mean,
ass.
like 73% of people are saying Cody Rhodes is the better champion, yet he's getting a shitload of hate in the comments.
You know, he is, but maybe just the people that love him don't know how to speak English or something.
Or maybe it's just all WWE bots or something.
It could be that.
Anyway, guys, that's it. For me, I think both champions have been terrible, but I do slightly prefer Priest because it just feels like Priest is a little bit different. Whereas with Cody Rhodes, I mean, he literally was pushed down our throat for ever since his return. They've made him out to be a top guy, and it's sickening to me. Did he not win 2 Rumbles in a row as well?
No, he did, aye.
So he won 2 Rumbles in a row. He's main event at 2 WrestleManias in a row. Why? Why is he getting shoved down our throat?
Yeah.
That's like Austin levels.
No, it fucking is. Austin levels for anything Austin.
Fucking sick. Anyway, guys, get the belt off him. When will he lose it? He's not defending it tonight at Money in the Bank. Looks like his next opponent will be Solo Sikoa. Don't see him winning it. I reckon Cody Rhodes will... I'd say Cody Rhodes will last at least until 2025 as the champ. I'd be shocked. I'd go as far as saying I'll be shocked if he loses it this year.
I agree. I'll be shocked.
And I'd say the earliest he probably could lose it is going to be like Survivor Series.
Yeah.
If he is going to lose it, that's like... Because you just feel like with WWE now, they're not going to end title reigns unless it's a big pay-per-view. Which is sad. Because back in the good old days, you genuinely felt like a title run could end at any moment. Anytime the title was being defended, you felt like it could end. But now, with these title reigns, it just feels like, unless it's one of the big 4, it's a filler match. It's a filler title match.
But see, that's their way of trying to make the Big 4 feel Big 4 because they can't fucking write it to be Big 4.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, we only give you the title changes at the Big 4 pay-per-views to make it feel special because we have no idea how to write it that way. That's what it is.
Yeah, anyway, guys, that's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Well, you know what? That was kind of the case with Roman Reigns, though. It got to the point where you kind of knew that Roman Reigns was only going to lose it at, like, WrestleMania. If not WrestleMania, then a SummerSlam.
Yeah.
See, you knew for a fact, right? They weren't going to end a 3.5-year Roman Reigns title run on a B-level pay-per-view.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? It's just never going to fucking happen. Yeah, I remember back in the day, I remember when Cena was going on his long title reigns. Here, sometimes he lost his titles on secondary pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Cena wasn't always losing the belt at a SummerSlam or a WrestleMania. Sometimes you were getting him losing it at like a Vengeance or something like that, you know, something garbage. Anyway, guys, that's it. Both of these guys suck. Can we get a new champion, a good champion? Can we get one soon? Hopefully. Till next time. Peace.